Hey everyone! So we have a little bit of a surprise for you. Anna Lee Rinskoff and I, Samantha Schultz, are working together and we've decided to create a podcast, all things real estate, rocking Cleveland real estate, for all general questions, general needs. We'd love to hear some feedback as well if you have any ideas. We are representing the Anna Lee and Co. home group with Remax Traditions, and we are super excited to be able to start this going. So without further ado, here's Anna Lee Rinskoff.
Hello and welcome, everybody. This is the first episode of Rockin' Cleveland Real Estate. Samantha Schultz and I decided it would be fun to come to you with regular updates about the market, insider tips and tricks, and local expertise. So here we are. We're going to start today's episode just talking a little bit in an informal chat way about how we feel about real estate, the state of the market currently, why we got into real estate, and just the good, the bad, and the ugly of day-to-day real estate life as realtors serving the greater Cleveland, Ohio area. We both love what we do. We're just excited to bring more of that insight to you guys and to share what we're up to and what we think. So anyways, Samantha, if you want to start by telling everybody why you decided to get in real estate and what your background in real estate is.
Absolutely. So I actually grew up in real estate. I actually had a family member. His name was Arthur Kramer, and he was the co-founder of Smythe Kramer years and years and years ago. So I actually went ahead and literally was in the office growing up. I would do copies. I would run up and down those stairs. I remember the office in Bay Village.
And for those who don't know, Smythe Kramer was an OG big brokerage. They're no longer, but they were a big deal in real estate back in the day.
I have yet to actually meet anyone who has not known someone in my family in real estate. Through everyone I have met so far, someone has known my grandmother, my aunt, my uncle, everyone.
And for those who don't know about me, my whole family is involved in real estate also. And my mother, Susie Laparo, who is the #1 Remax agent in Northern Ohio, started out at Smythe Kramer. She worked there with my aunt, Sandy Bauman, who was another top Smythe Kramer realtor back in the day. So Smythe Kramer was actually bought by Realty One. So then they ended up being with Realty One instead. And, now my mom is with Remax Traditions along with us. But there are definitely deep ties with the Smythe Kramer OG nature to a through line of where we are now at Remax Traditions. Additionally, other background for my family in the industry. So my mom is Susie Laparo. My two sisters, Brittany Nitis and Chelsea Roth, are both realtors as well. Brittany operates around Solon, and Chelsea Roth is dually licensed. She is licensed in Ohio and California, and she is serving the Santa Cruz County, Northern California area. My husband, Alex Rinskoff, is a home inspector with Inspection Tech, and my dad, actually, after he retired from ODOT back in the day, he became a home inspector himself and did that for a few years. So we have all kinds of connections. My uncle Alan Brown is one of the premier custom home builders in Northeast Ohio. So it's interesting how you and I have that connection. And I really think it shows too with, the fact that both of us really got it quickly when we became realtors, but we grew up around it, hearing real estate terms, being in those real estate spaces, and having those family members to sort of mirror back to us the real estate knowledge, which really helped both of us to launch quickly and to just have a deep understanding right away when we started.
Absolutely. And honestly, the funny thing is Anna Lee and I never met through real estate or through Smythe Kramer. We actually met on a women's networking page. And we got to chatting and realized just how similar we are.
So similar.
And it was two peas in a pod. And we knew that we just had to work together. I could not work with anyone else. I had to be with her.
And it's not the red hair and tattoos. That's just a coincidence.
That just helps.
That just helps. But no, we just clicked immediately when we met. Obviously, we love each other. And I think we both really bring a lot of energy to what we're doing, and that's something that has always resonated with our clientele. I know clients tell me sometimes, like, calm down, you're like so fast to respond, so on top of things that it almost like they're like, do you have a life? But you know what? We're so into what we do, and real estate is fast-paced and fast-moving, so bringing that energy is so important, and answering our clients' questions quickly so that they can act on whatever they're interested in quickly, and we can just keep the ball rolling for them is part of what we bring. But I really saw a lot of myself in Samantha when she joined the business, and I love that we get to work together. We've also got other great team members on our team, and through the series of the podcast, we're going to introduce all of them over time and over some of the episodes. But we just wanted to kind of kick things off today, and we hope you'll follow us along on this journey.
Absolutely. We cannot wait, and we have tons to go over with you guys. And honestly, I think quite a few of the episodes everyone's going to be listening to, and they're going to be thinking, man, I've had this question before. I've had this thought. Why has no one ever answered this for me? And we're here to help.
So that's the hope. And if you have any additional questions for us that don't get addressed, please drop them in the comments. We appreciate your likes, comments, shares, and follows so much. We're trying to get this little podcast baby off the ground, but we are definitely here to answer to any client fears and questions, to really help you feel super comfortable with every aspect of a real estate transaction. One of the things we try to do too is to have our clients never wondering like what's next, what's coming, what's the next step. We really try to not only answer all your questions, but anticipate before you even have that question, telling you, okay, this is going to be the next step. We're done with what we just did, and here's what's coming, just so that you're never wondering if you're missing something. And of course, as the client, you don't know what you don't know. Like if I go to a dentist, I don't know how they're supposed to do what they're going to do. You know, they need to explain that to me. And so we really try to answer the why for you guys. So feel free to reach out to us, connect with us on socials. We have nothing but resources that we can share with you, and we would love to illuminate the process for you guys.
Well, and that's it. So thanks for coming in today and listening to us, gab all about ourselves. And hopefully you'll tune into the next one. So thanks again for tuning in to Rocking Cleveland Real Estate.
Woo!